Hello the YouTubes, Ash back once again with another vlog on, son. Christ, how long has it been since I've done one of these? Months, years, eons. Time. It has been time since I've done one of these. And there have been very many good reasons for that. Top being, if you didn't know already, and the t-shirt didn't give it away, I found out that I'm going to be a dad. Yay! I've wanted this for so long, and now it's happening. It's unbelievable. All this time I thought I was fat. Turns out I was pregnant. Bonus. So yeah, when you find out something life-altering like this, it kind of makes you want to sit down and take stock of your life a little bit. So that's where I've been. Just been sorting my life out, basically. I've gone back into full-time employment, something I swore I would never do when I left the last place, but you know, I don't want to bring up the benefits, babies, and this isn't making me any money. Certainly not enough to live off. So yeah, just had to bite the bullet, go back into full-time employment. Luckily for me, I went back somewhere I've worked a couple of times before. I really enjoy it there. I haven't had a breakdown yet. My depression hasn't kicked the shit out of us since I went back. So on the whole, things are looking up. Possibly the happiest I've been generally for a good couple of years, so that's a bonus. But on top of the impending fatherhood and going back to work and everything, I haven't really had enough to say to warrant doing one of these videos until now. Basically, I just wanted to tell you where I've been, but mostly a lot of people have been asking how come I unboxed Loot Crate last month and not My Geek Box, and there's quite a story behind that. Yeah, so here's the full story with my relationship, as it were, with My Geek Box. This is how it went. I started subscribing to them. I got sucked into the community there, which was fantastic. Submitted articles for their website, Inner Geek, and for their magazine. Did an interview for the magazine. And then eventually, I got to a point where I was running out of money. My redundancy had run out, and living off benefits just wasn't cutting it. You know, you can't afford extravagances like geek boxes when you're living on benefits. So I'd put on Twitter and Facebook that this unboxing for My Geek Box was going to be my last one and blah blah blah. And then I get a phone call from Patrick, the owner of My Geek Box, who said, look, we've seen that you're not going to be getting the box anymore. We want to help you out. We like your videos. You've sent a lot of custom our way. More than I ever knew, to be quite honest. Go girl. Yeah, we want to help you out. We'll put you on a promo scheme. So they started giving me promo boxes. Also at the same time, Kirk, who ran the magazine, top bloke, absolute leg end, he decided he wanted me to write for the magazine on a regular basis. So I was doing that for them as well. So yeah, things were going really well with My Geek Box. I was getting free boxes. I was a staff writer on a magazine, which is pretty much what I wanted to do. That's what I took the last year off to do YouTube, to do writing. And things were starting to look up and go really well in that arena. Then things started going a bit weird over at My Geek Box. I was privy to some information quite early on that I wasn't allowed to share. Which I didn't do, but now I think it's come to light, so I can talk about it now. Sod it. My Geek Box got sold. Patrick sold it to the Hut Group, who run Z-Box and now Pop in a Box as well. And I imagine they probably bowled into My Geek Box's offices, promised them the earth, said we can do things for you beyond your wildest dreams, and like anyone would, like I would have. Patrick bought into it, sold the company to them, and ever since then, it's just gone on a downward spiral. And they stopped asking me to contribute to the magazine. Then they asked Kirk if he would move, just up his entire family and move to the other end of the country to go and work for them. And he said no, obviously, he's just had a bairn, why would he? And so they just binned the magazine off altogether, including Kirk. So that was a bit of a shitter on him. And like I say, he's a top guy. He's helped me out loads. I owe him a debt for the rest of my life for what he's done for me. So to see him go through that pissed me off beyond words. I've spoken to Patrick since he sold it. You can sense the regret in his soul about what he's done. But like I said, I'd have done the same thing. You set up a company like that and somebody comes and says, we really like what you're doing, we're going to take it to the ends of the earth for you. You don't expect them to turn around and shatter your community, rip the rug out of one of your best ideas, i.e. the magazine, the one thing that made you unique, start filling your box with utter shite. Like, there's just crap going in there. Mouse mats. Who uses mouse mats? So yeah, they've killed the community, they've killed the quality of the boxes, and worst of all, their customer service now is terrible. Like I said, I was on promo boxes. So I felt a bit bad chasing the box up. I'm not paying for it, why should I feel like entitled? Bring me my box now. But at the same time, if I'm on promo box and I'm getting that to promote the company, surely I should be getting that before, or at least at the same time as everybody else gets theirs. Does that not make sense? If I'm doing the videos, advertising and spreading the word of Geekbox, then I should be one of the first to get it, to spread the word. And promo guys were getting them sent out last. And then it came to the month where they had the exclusive pop vinyl, which, one, was shite. It was the unmasked Cyclops. Two, they were sending them out without the exclusive to My Geek Box stickers on, citing that they'd ran out. And three, you can now buy on Pop in a Box for, you know, not like an exclusive price or anything, the pretty standard price with the stickers on. So they were just lying to people left, right and centre. In fact, somebody I know received the exclusive pop in their Pop in a Box. It wasn't even one that they bought, it was just one they were sent at random. That just doesn't add up to me. I know it comes under the same group now, but still, come on. Yeah, so it was that month my box never turned up. I chased it with Kirk because I got answers from Kirk. I wasn't getting them from My Geek Box anymore. So Kirk said that he'd spoken to them, and because they'd moved offices, they were working off the wrong promo list. It was coming. It never did. It never arrived, that box. And I just gave up on it as a bad job, waited for the next one. Next month came, still no box. Chased it up with Kirk. Kirk then told me what they'd done to him. So obviously, naturally, I was fuming. And at the same time, he said they've stopped doing promo boxes. Which is fair enough. If you don't want to give stuff away for free, don't give stuff away for free. But at least tell the people that you are giving free stuff to that train is ending. So I ended up emailing them and saying, where's my promo box? This is the second month it hasn't arrived. And all I got was an email that said, we no longer do promo boxes. That was it. That was the extent of the email. It wasn't, I'm not paraphrasing, that's exactly what it said. We no longer do promo boxes. Not, hi, sorry to hear you haven't got your box. We have taken the decision to no longer do promo boxes. We're really sorry for this, blah. Just no, we no longer do promo boxes. Thanks. Thanks very much. So since then, I've gone through and had a look through their Twitter. Even their Twitter's dying now. There's no banter, there's no fun. They'll share the odd humorous picture every now and then, but they spend so much more of their time now replying to people with apologies who are chasing up their boxes, who have complaints about the box, who have complaints about the dispatch method, who they're using. So I don't, as much as I feel like I owe Patrick a lot, because he's a top guy and I know that this is hurting him as well. I can just tell. I didn't want to come out and slag off My Geek Box because of everything they've done for me and because of how nice Patrick is and how nice Kirk is. But now that I get the feeling that Patrick just doesn't seem to have a say anymore, or if he does, it's very limited and they don't really take much notice of him. Patrick, I want to say good luck to you, whatever you do in the future. I know, obviously, we've been in contact since, and I am more than willing to help you out with whatever you want to do going forward. I'm just sorry this had to happen, and I'm really upset to see My Geek Box go the way it is. And this is purely speculation on my part, and a couple of other people I spoke to who were part of the My Geek Box community, Verity and Naz, who are some of the nicest people that I've never met. And I know them through My Geek Box. You know, that there's a lot of good things have come from My Geek Box, and now it's all being just burned to the ground. But yeah, as I was saying, this is purely speculation, but it just kind of feels like the Hut Group have bought My Geek Box to run it into the ground and then shift everybody over onto Z-Box, which I really hope isn't the case, because Naz did an unboxing of Z-Box this month. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. It looks crap. It's the same standard of shit that's going in My Geek Box now. There's no thought, there's no effort, there's no heart, there's no soul. So I went back to Loot Crate, because while Loot Crate had a couple of months where they were looking a bit dodgy, they've really picked it up. This last month, the one I just unboxed is one of the best boxes I've had from them, and one of the best boxes I've seen from them. So I've gone with them for another year. But also, I discovered, thanks again to Naz, that there's a company in Newcastle that has set up called the Noob Cube. I'm giving them a go this month as well. I haven't signed up for a long-term subscription with them because I just don't have the money to do it right now, but I've got the first box from them coming this month. I think the theme for that one is Nature's Finest, so who knows what's in that. But they've done 3 or 4 boxes now, and I've watched the unboxing videos for those, and they are putting some top quality gear in there. It reminds me of the early days of My Geek Box, when they cared, when they put a lot of thought and effort in. The theme worked. It's not just a random collection of crap around a loose theme. It's all well thought out, and there's nice personal touches in there. It's even back to like plain white boxes with a sticker on, which is just so cool. It doesn't feel corporate and heartless. So I'm looking forward to my first Noob Cube, and hopefully it'll be the start of something new. And I'd really recommend you go and check them out. noobcube.co.uk. Again, I'll put a link in the description below for that one as well. Christ, I have rambled on for a long time and really said nothing. I'll be keeping an eye on My Geek Box to see if things improve, but I don't think I'm going to go back. After the way they treated Kirk, I don't think I could. I'm not even fussed about how they treated me. Just seeing the way what they did to Kirk, and I'm only getting his side of the story, but I imagine that he's telling the truth. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, I'm not going to go back to them, but I will keep an eye on them and see how they're going. And hopefully Patrick will manage to worm his way out of there and set up something new, and we can all go back to a simpler time when everyone was happy. So that is Vlog on Sun number 6. I'm not going to make any wild promises about doing these every week, because I can't guarantee that. I might just not be bothered, or I might not have the time. So these will just come as and when. As and when I feel like it, as and when I have the time, as and when I have anything interesting to report. You'll notice I'm not talking about games and films and TV anymore, because I don't think anyone was really that bothered about what I was watching or what I was doing unless it was an actual review. So yeah, keep an eye out. More videos to come. Got a Loot Crate unboxing, got Noob Cube unboxing coming this month. Stay tuned, and yeah, hopefully let's make this a bit more of a regular thing. And as always, if you like this video, please do the like, subscribe and comment, malarkey, and tell your friends, tell your family, don't tell me mum. And I'll see you next time.